2019 De Bortley Sly the Underworld Police Officer of the Year.
That's amazing. I've never been on TV before in such a role. Is this from PricewaterhouseCoopers?
It is.
And the winner of the 3AW De Bortley Police Officer of the Year, winner by 119 votes out of many, many thousands, is leading Senior Constable Alison Keppel.
Come in, Alison. Here she comes. Sly of the Underworld. There's leading Senior Constable Alison Keppel joins us. Alison, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Sly, tell us the story.
Well, Alison's actually quite shy. She had to be forced into this to do it. She's been flying under the covers for a long time. But we'll take you back to January. Alison is a perfect example of local policing, having spent most of her career in the Preston, Heidelberg, Greensboro area. And of course, in January last year, there was a terrible murder of Masawi out in your patch. But let's go back a week earlier. You're on patrol, and what happened?
Yeah, so myself and a couple of colleagues were down at a local shopping centre doing what we're doing, community engagement, talking to kids, talking to retailers, just being proactive. And as we were leaving, I noticed a group of kids, young adults, one of whom I recognised or was familiar to, and a couple that I weren't. And just being very curious, part of being who I am, and probably from my policing career, wanting to know who's around and what they're up to. So just wandered over and had a bit of a chat. My colleague Tim was with me, who knew one of the other people, had started having a conversation, and then I started speaking to Cody. And
this is Cody Herman, who ended up being the offender.
Correct. And having a conversation with him, and through the course of that conversation became quite evident that he was a bit disengaged. He said he was couch surfing, didn't really have an address as such, and yeah, just not really wanting to talk to me, which is not an unusual thing for us sometimes. But yeah, so I just kept asking him some information about if I could refer him, if there was anything else he needed. Was he connected with somebody for some support, that sort of thing, and just a very casual conversation that just led to me just triggering a sense of I'm going to see him or his hat. His hat stuck in my head for some reason.
No, he had a baseball cap with 1986 on it.
That's right, a black baseball cap with 1986, and I just thought, I'm going to see that. And as I said to you, John, I thought that I was going to see it on CCTV, a property crime or something like that. I never for a minute, he never at any time indicated that what was going to escalate would. Not at all.
Had you ever met him prior to this?
No, never.
Right.
No, I never.
So he's a complete stranger, and you just took an interest in him for some reason.
Yeah, well, the group as such, but then I just started talking to him. Yeah, so, and once I started having the conversation, it just sort of progressed a little bit. And yeah, and I take lots of notes. It's the way I've been trained. So
we flash forward a week. There is this terrible murder when the victim hops off a tram, and within a short period of time, you're back at the crime scene where there's the command caravan, and they show you something. What did they show you?
So yeah, they showed us some photos of a T-shirt and a black 1986 cap.